Okay, that's on me. That was on me.
All right, now we're good.
We good now. My bad. That was on me. I had to fix that.
Audio's the worst thing, and I never get it right the first time. So.
Okay, my bad. So, I don't know if you heard, but yeah, we were talking about Kobe Bryant. That is very sad. Now, first, the reports, everybody was like, it was just Kobe. I fixed the volume. I fixed the audio. Thank you, everybody in chat. I see y'all commenting. See?
Thank you.
Anyway,
thank you.
Thank you. I fixed that. Hopefully, you should hear it now. It's probably on a delay, but I fixed the audio. I'm seeing it's going through. I'm looking at the UV. Why are you saying no sound? You should see it. You should see it. It should say sound.
You good now.
You good now. Thank you. I was my bad because I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize I did that. Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about Kobe Bryant, and that was sad. Because here's the thing. So a lot of people are already like, yo, it can't be true because TMZ is reporting it. And I was like, no, what you don't get is TMZ has a lot of employees that live in and around the valley, and especially in that area. And I have this app on my phone called the Citizen app. And so it gives me updates of things that happen around me within proximity. And it said there was a helicopter crash in Calabasas. I'm not that far from Calabasas. So I got that, and then the Calabasas app was reporting. And of course, if you do some more digging on that, you can find out all of the passengers that were on board. You can find out the manifest listing. And at first, it was just Kobe Bryant. Now, everybody's like, yo, that's sad. It's Kobe first and foremost, but what about his 4 daughters? And now it's coming out that his oldest daughter was on the helicopter with him. Like,
damn.
I don't give a shit about Kobe's NBA legacy at the end of the day, because this is 3 daughters have lost a sister and a father.
Yeah.
A wife has lost a husband.
Yeah.
That takes precedent over everything else. You know what I'm saying? I know we'll talk about his legacy in the NBA. We'll talk about what the Black Mamba did. We'll talk about everything. But this is in itself sad, heartbreak. As a father, one thing you never want to do is leave your children. And especially unexpectedly in such a horrendous thing, which probably Kobe's taken helicopter flights numerous times.
Oh my God, yeah. I bet this was like a cool thing for him and his daughter.
Just to go out and do something.
Yeah.
And so it's really, really sad. So also the people in the chat, it's going to be the 2 of us. Normally it's just me. So it's going to be 2 of us talking back and forth. And you want to make sure we're seen. Because clearly a lot of people know you from what I'm seeing already. So make sure you donate to the Super Chat, y'all. The Super Chat is down there. Those will pop up. You get, privilege and everything. So super fan here, huge, with a huge respect for Kobe. Yes, again, it's nothing about, it's not taking away from his NBA legacy and his career. We all are fans to an extent. I was part of that debate of Kobe over Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's part of that debate. But right now, it's the fact life is lost, a man is gone, and a father is gone, a husband.
A family is hurt.
A family is destroyed.
Yeah.
Because not only have they lost the father, the husband, they've lost a sister and a daughter.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to Vanessa Bryant and the rest of the family, because that is just heartbreaking, man. Like,
it's unbelievable. It's like quite literally unbelievable.
I love it when I get my notification email from YouTube like, hey, now live on your channel, which is good because I don't want it to one day go live and I'm not the one going live.
That's like a nightmare that I have. That's a stress dream.
I mean, what the fuck did we live on my channel?
Like, someone's going to hack into my account and post something ridiculous.
Somebody going to be on my YouTube stress like, dream. Hey, it's not Jay, but you want to see some dicks? Like, no! No!
Stop it. Yeah.
So, yeah, but, we got that out the way. I mean, because it's something you can continually talk about all day. It's very sad. And it's crazy because this is a bananas weekend here in Los Angeles. It's the Grammys tonight. And it's just so much.
I literally didn't know the Grammys were tonight.
Oh, yeah, the Grammys are tonight. And so it's going to be weird because now that show has to change from a celebration to a mourning.
Yeah, drastically changed. I bet they're scrambling right now.
Because now the Oscars changed because Kobe Bryant is an Oscar winner. So this is just wow. Like the Grammys, I'm not going to watch the Grammys this year. You know why? Because the Royal Rumble comes on tonight. And me as a pro wrestler, So I wrestled last night, yesterday afternoon. Shouts out to Dungeon Championship Wrestling for having me out. I tagged up with the Urban Juggernaut, Sean Black. So yeah, you had the Urban Gladiator and the Urban Juggernaut. That's a lot of blackness with 2 big black dudes.
If you guys are here for me, you should go to his Twitter and see the clip that he posted from last night. It's so good.
Shouts out to Gourmet that sent the dollar. I appreciate it, no matter what. The That's one of your fans?
Char.
Char.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's awesome.
See? Been helping friends with Rit out. No, I understand. Please believe me, I understand. But I appreciate you for the super chat. Yeah, I want all of her fans to start coming over here like...
Yeah, we do similar stuff.
Yeah, but also she's way more famous than me now. Like, we were talking about this when we recorded one of the videos, how I remember her starting in stand-up. So people who haven't seen
Years ago. 7 years ago.
Back in Chicago. I remember when she started. Cute little kid.
Terrible at stand-up.
Cute little kid. But you know what? It wasn't just you were terrible. It was like everybody's bad when they start.
Right, yeah.
Nobody is good at stand-up when we first started this shit. I hate people like, yo, I started stand-up and I was cold. You a fucking liar.
You're lying.
You're a liar.
You're lying.
Unless you did nothing but bringer shows and brought all of your friends.
Exactly. That's what it is.
That's all. You brought all your friends who, of
Yeah.
course, are going to laugh and clap for you to make you feel like you're the best, and you really weren't.
Yep.
But then you get better. But like I said, I knew her, and I'll tell you a funny story you didn't know. Okay, you ready for this? I'll tell you live. So I remember I was seeing you, and it was like me and another buddy. It was like, yo, Tamara, she cute. It was like, yeah, she got a boyfriend. I was like, I know when I met him, he nice. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, you know, he's nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, because you're like, he's nice.
Thanks.
Because you see some people with some asshole boyfriends, you're like,
all right, we can do this.
well, we gonna slide these young DMs. Slide these DMs. But nah, she has been a great friend. Like, and I remember when I told her when I saw her C2E2 last year, like, yo, you out here popping. Because somebody else had told me, like, yo, you see Tamara's on YouTube blowing up? And I was like, fuck is you talking about? And I went, because again, that's a Chicago thing. When somebody say time about, that's a Chicago thing. So I went, I was like,
wow, she has a lot of 12-year-olds watching her.
look, again, I didn't know it was 12-year-olds.
I'm not shading all the 12-year-olds.
No, the thing is you just...
you have like a nice adult audience, though. That,
Are they, though?
I don't know.
Because shouts out to all my regular viewers and listeners and followers. Let her know right now in the chat if she doesn't know about how crazy and how reckless we get in this, that it ain't always adult. It's always like, yo, could you grow up sometimes?
Sure. Farad is here.
Who?
Farad.
Oh, what's up, Farad? He's like, what is this, a crossover episode? Yes, it is.
Sure is.
Hi,
Farad.
Yo, he comes out here every now and then, you know, just he manages to get on Conan again, because that's what his plug is. Like, again, everybody else I know doing dope shit. Me, I'm just like, I'm here doing stand-up, acting, wrestling, writing, producing, making this content.
Wow, so lame.
Fuck. It's so boring.
You're doing bold, cool shit.
I'm trying.
You're crushing it.
Somebody says, is Jay in Chicago? Is it Tamara? She's in L.A. She's in L.A. So... This what may happen, Solar. This what may happen. Yeah, we talked about We talked about Kobe. It's a bunch of fucking comments coming in. So Solar, who is BID back in the deck pack, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But what we're doing is we are going to, when I'm in Chicago for C2E2, which I hope she'll be there. You gonna be there?
Oh hell yeah!
So I'm actually doing a live recording of the Mad Titan podcast there on Saturday. So,
hell yeah!
At the Chuck Loader Comics booth, so I'll be out there. And
cool!
I'll have a bunch of headshots. I'll do a bunch of autographs and signings, and I'm selling pictures of myself and wrestling pics and stuff like that. But I'll be out there, and hopefully I'm doing some wrestling that weekend. But yeah, I'll have her back on, and hopefully she'll have me on something. But we're gonna keep doing things whenever we're together.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Wow, hi." I think some people are just like, somebody asked you, go ask you, how was Disney?
Disney was great. That's Vera who said, how are you guys?
Hi, Vera.
Also just the best. Disney was great. I went for 4 days, which is too much. That's too many days. It's too many days. I'm from California, and like we never vacationed growing up. All we did was do fucking Disneyland, and so I was like feeling so nostalgic. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go with my friends. I went with Codex Melcher, and I went with my boyfriend, and I went with my dad and brother. And then after the 4th day, I was like, I fucking hate Disney so much. It's too much Disney. But I love Disney. It's great.
Somebody, Kenneth Daisy, who's a good fan of mine, he says, Jay Watson has never done or encouraged anyone to do anything irresponsible or crazy in any way. Thank you.
Never.
Never
has that happened.
Never has that happened. Farah says, I'll be doing Movie-oki at C2E2. Dope.
Nice.
That's dope, man. Again, it's going to be fun. I love going home. I'm trying to find out who's running shows that weekend so I don't have to stay an extra week. Because, like, I want to stay for... Here's the thing about going back home to Chicago. I miss home all the time. I tell people that. It's nothing like home. There's nothing like home. Mm-hmm. But after a while, people make me remember, oh, I don't have to be here. Mm-hmm. They like, oh,
I don't have to.
I don't have to.
I mean, yeah, that's what I feel about California. I feel like, oh, Mike Levesque, hi.
Oh, see, this is so dope. Hey, everybody that's friends of hers and that saw the retweet, can y'all just hit the subscribe, please?
Go subscribe, go follow.
I just need to hit numbers. I just want to feel special in my life.
Jay's really cool. You guys should absolutely go follow him.
And if you're a subscriber of mine, more than likely you already do subscribe to her, but if you don't, go subscribe to her channel as well. I think I put the link in the description, which I will fully edit a little bit later because I have to make sure I put in all different handles for her social media.
All of my socials are different, which is so annoying, so stupid. Dumb.
Do not get how that was a thing.
I just like started YouTube as a complete noob, knowing nothing, and so I think I was just like, oh yeah, this is fun. Oh, it's a camera app. It's Instagram, the Tamara camera, cute. And then like everything was so different, and now I'm like, you dumb bitch, Tamara. Why did you do that?
Well, you're not verified on Instagram, so
I'm not verified anywhere. Oh, could I change it maybe?
Yeah, you can change them all. You didn't know that?
I didn't know you could change Twitter.
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can change Twitter.
I had no idea that you could change Twitter.
Tamara is one of the best things about Nostalgia Critics. Shouts out to Cinematic Carnage who said that.
Thanks.
Grinning Center says, hi, Tamara. Hey, Michael. From one Bulls fan to a Bulls fan, rest in peace, Kobe. Yes, indeed. Vera says, imagine if you had to see the same park each day. Kind of take a break from it sometimes.
Vera just started working there, actually.
Ah.
Where are you working?
I have another friend that works there. Was like, yo, let me know when you want tickets. And I was like, oh, that's cool. All right, I guess. So go to you see, edit profile.
But I want to change the @
Yeah, hold on. Go to your settings. Not your edit profile, your settings. Yeah, y'all watching how to change your Twitter thing. Preferences, filters, scroll up. What the fuck is...
No, that must be wrong settings.
Yeah, because you're in the settings for the notifications.
I see.
Okay. Account info, there you go. Settings and privacy. Account. Username.
Oh shit, you guys. Holy shit. I'm so excited.
Somebody said I changed my Instagram name from dead name to aesthetic.
Yes.
I like the vid, subscribe, super chat, or join the Supervillain Club, and go to the Patreon in the descriptions. What up, Travis? What's happening? See, now how you see how that works?
Oh, that's why. Because my name is too fucking long. That's why I did that. Okay, it's all coming back. I can't do Tamara Lynn Chambers. Because it's like a couple over.
Ah.
That's why I did that. Okay.
Okay,
it wasn't a stupid mistake. Okay, I see.
Tech walkthroughs with Jay Washington.
Suggestions, Tamara L. Chamber 1. No thanks, Twitter.
Right. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I think I'll just keep the old one.
I just barely made it with mine for Jay Washington because it's 13 letters. Because Washington is 10. So Washington is long no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else has been going on with you, man?
Oh, man.
Because, again, I got a lot of viewers who may not be familiar with you.
Yeah.
And people who want to catch up. Again, we know you went to Disney, but what all else has been
Disney. Hopefully doing a couple collabs out here. Just, like, trying to find what I want to do on YouTube. I was doing, like, it's kind of everywhere. Mm-hmm. Doing movie reviews and talking about just, like, mixed media nerddom on my personal channel. And so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to, like, kind of land on. Mm. I felt kind of, like, all out of sorts with it. Like, I'm not, like, focusing on one thing.
So for me, it was when I started my YouTube channel, it was literally just to put up stand-up clips.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just to put up stand-up clips to have it so I can have somewhere to submit.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay attention at first. They're like, oh, that shit ages. So you have to look back at yourself 10, 11 years ago. And I was like,
bad.
Ugh, remove this video.
It's bad.
And then I started trying to I remember I had the worst webcam ever. And I was doing this thing called Trauma's Hood. Because when I first started doing stand-up, I was using my then wrestling name, Trauma. And I was like, yeah, it's a black thing. It's a hood thing. And so I was doing that. And I was like, okay. Then I stopped doing it. I caught myself trying to make videos with Windows Movie Maker back in the day.
Did that, for sure.
And then, like I said, then stand-up took over. And then I was like, okay, well, I can keep stand-up. But then I got into the internet world. And I've always liked to talk about movies. And I just knew that being on, at the time, Screen Junkies and going to Collider and doing Nerdist, like, okay, I can maybe build this channel up to something.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how people actually wait to hear my reviews on stuff. Some people are like, yo, this is the one I've been waiting on. Like, I love it. Some people like,
I love when people say that. It's so nice.
Because when I did, I reviewed Black Lightning. Everyone knows that I'm a fan of the show. I'm a family member according to the members of the show. So I reviewed the show. People like hearing my description. Because the thing about my reviews, and I think I told you this, you know, a lot of people review stuff and they'll be like, I don't want to say anything disparaging. And I don't really dog shit. Hold on, let's see. Somebody gave me something that I gotta, let's see. So Cedric House says, anytime I gotta approve something, I'll go back to my thing about that. Since Captain Marvel 2's writer was announced, what do you want to see in a spinoff? I want to see Photon and Miss Marvel team up. Also, what are your thoughts on these dudes making online marketing lame-ass petitions against Brie? So, I'll let y'all know my thoughts, but I will acquiesce to the woman here.
We're talking about Brie Larson, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a little silly. I think, just don't you have better things to do with your day?
So this is my thing. I would love, since Tiana Paris is cast as the older Monica Rambeau for WandaVision.
Yeah. That
opens the door for her to go and become. She may not become Captain Marvel. She may be Photon and go into Captain Marvel 2 to help out Carol Danvers. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too.
Miss Marvel is a series, and since they said everything is connected, yes, you can introduce Kamala Khan in Captain Marvel, have her be inspired by Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She's Miss Marvel, and that leads us into the Disney Plus show.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
Which I like, yeah.
As far as all these dudes with this bullshit petitions against Brie, first of all, you got mad because of one thing she said.
One thing.
I'm tired of seeing white dudes solely in my press junkets. She wasn't fucking wrong.
No.
She wasn't wrong.
And also, like, who doesn't say shit that, like, is gonna annoy people, but it turned into such a big thing? Like, if that annoyed you, what she said, like, whatever. But, like, it doesn't have to be this, like, life career-changing thing for her that she said this one thing that was on her mind. I think that's so dumb.
But it's just the thing. She's always been... First of all, if Brie Larson being about female empowerment and putting women at the forefront is new to you, then you have not followed her.
Yeah.
You have not,
Yeah.
You have not been following her. Brie Larson is a rape survivor, why it was made a big deal when she had to present an award with James Franco.
Right.
Or no, it was Dave Franco, excuse me. It was Dave Franco. But she had to do that. So it's like, yo, this is what she talks about. And again, she is not wrong.
No, and you should be able to express opinions.
I've been to junkets. I've seen it be very monochromatic. I've seen it be very men heavy. So, like, calm down. For dudes who do that shit, you're lame as fuck anyway. Because also, what do your online petitions mean when Captain Marvel crossed $1 billion? Shitty movies don't cross $1 billion. Just letting that be known. I don't give a fuck how you feel about the person playing a role. If that person is terrible, it's so terrible as you say, a movie is not going to cross $1 billion.
It sure isn't.
Plain and simple.
And, like, whatever. If you're talking shit, it's just going to bring in more views and more revenue, so...
Oh, so Vera said, gotta head off of work. Just chase you to check. You didn't catch it. Hollywood Studios. So have fun chatting about stuff.
Bye. Have a good day at work.
But I do want to get to Eric Lane, who dropped the super chat. Thank you, Eric Lane. Please, and remember, you can drop the super chat there. Sorry I interrupted your conversation with Ken Knapsack after the Movie Trivia Schmodown draft. Really wanted to talk to you two. Big fan. A donation to make up for it. You do not have to apologize for wanting to introduce yourself and whatnot. Ken and myself both understand that. We appreciate that. We know we will take time out to speak with the fans. I'm also being featured on a YouTube video right now for Chuckload of Comics talking about Podcast Central for what I'm doing there. So like I said, I'm recording an episode of the Mad Titan podcast there. Brie Larson only taught Feminism 101 and bros think it's the worst ever. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Cinematic Carnage says, You don't know the half of it. I'm in a YouTube feud with someone just obsessed with hating Brie Larson, just has to bitch about everything she says. Yeah.
Yeah, it checks out.
It checks out very well. It checks out completely. Again, I don't understand why.
No, it's like some things online just like turn into such a big deal when like it started from nothing, and then other things don't catch any traction at all. And it's the weirdest thing to see the things that actually catch traction. So that blew up into such a big thing was so weird to me.
Because there's also people who you know are a piece of shit, and I'm not gonna say this person's name because y'all know who I'm talking about. So there's a potentiality that Dave Filoni will bring in Ashoka to either the Obi-Wan or Mandalorian series. And somebody, a certain dude on the internet, was like, oh, fucking curse Dave Filoni out. Oh, how the fuck dare he does that? Blah, blah, blah. She's not powerful. She's beat people. It's been seen. She's a fucking Jedi. Calm down.
Calm the hell down.
Calm down. But everybody's like, because everybody was like, this person, man, when the shit with Collider happened, they said something great. Now, I was one of those people that was like, give it a minute.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. The true person will come back out again, and guess what? It sure in the fuck did. It sure did. It's amazing how oblivious people can be.
Oh man.
Like, you love the internet for what it's done as far as it's brought fans in, it's brought people together who normally wouldn't be. It's brought friendships together, in many cases relationships. It's great, but you just have some time. You're like, you do not need fucking access to the internet.
You just need to be cut off for a bit.
You need
a break. You need a time out. Take a year off.
It's just, I understand, like, when people always go, well, we have freedom of speech. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. But guess what? You don't have freedom of consequences. You don't have freedom of repercussions. And repercussions do not always have to be physical in nature.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I got to ask you a question. What are your thoughts on DC's Birds of Prey? You going to see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say the name exactly right. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I feel like you got to say the whole name.
You got to say the whole thing. It's way better. First of all, very excited for the cosplays that are going to come out of that. Do we remember the that's still going on, immense
the Daddy Love Monsters one from Suicide Squad?
Like, it's still going strong. And, like, some of those costumes look so good. I'm super excited to make them. I love Huntress with all of my heart, and so, like, I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah, I'm hesitant, but I think if anything, I'll have fun with it.
I am too. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, so one of the things they keep saying that the Joker is dead in this. I don't believe it. They're trying to say they killed off Jared Leto's Joker.
Right.
Here's why I don't believe this. First off, Christina Yan said it's set in a kind of alternate reality. You have to take that. Don't take it at face value. What a kind of alternate reality is, Harley Quinn's an unreliable narrator. So she's telling shit from her perspective. And if you watch the Harley Quinn series on DC Universe, pardon the expression, that bitch is crazy. So she switches shit around. I'm excited for it because the door opens to so much. I want to give Margot Robbie another chance as Harley Quinn. Look, I tried my hardest. I tried.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very, very fair.
It's just...
I love her. Fuck, I love Margot Robbie. And...
But it's like, I'm going to give a Birds of Prey a chance, but yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't see Suicide Squad when it first came out, because I was like, it's such a cool comic series, it's such a good idea, and this looks terrible. And so I was like such a negative Nancy about it. I didn't see it, and then I saw it like maybe a year, 2 years after it came out, and I was like, oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be for what people said, because people made it... but so if you saw it right out the gate, you probably fucking hated it. So for me, I was like expecting it to be on par with like the Green Lantern, like really, really bad.
Okay, I just knew. I saw the trailer, and I was like, "This is gonna be dope."
Yeah,
like this is Suicide
Will
Squad.
Smith is in this.
Right, this
That's
is
a cool character.
Viola Davis is in it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. This is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
This will be okay. Then I saw the movie. and I saw Cara Delevingne doing a fucking hula hoop dance.
What was that?
To make magic. Harley Quinn couldn't keep the right accent. Will Smith was trying his hardest.
He was really trying.
I'm gonna save this movie. That was Will Smith's Deadshot.
He tried so hard. He was not bad in that film.
Her brother was worse. I have the biggest gripe ever about El Diablo. Here's my gripe. Towards the end of the movie, El Diablo turns into this giant fire monster, right? He lets his full abilities out. Fine. He defeats the monster. Fine. Remember, he turned into the fire monster and burned through his clothes, right? This motherfucker turns back normal with a clean wife beater on. Nobody caught this. Like, nobody said that dude just turned on fire. He should be butt-ass naked. Like, this isn't like, don't give me that. This is like they gave clothes to Johnny Storm on the Fantastic Four.
No.
It's a 3-pack of wife beaters. And he burned through one. Fuck is wrong with you all? That's why I just could not get into Suicide Squad. But I'm sorry. I have to say this. Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad.
So that's where it just falls right off the rails. How? How did that win?
Killer Croc.
Award? I know, but what else came out that year that should have won over that?
Hair and makeup that year. I mean, it's hard.
I distinctly remember doing my Oscar roundup and
Hold on.
like something else.
Well, while she's talking, I'm gonna look that up
because, and Killer Croc was like barely in it too. Like, a couple characters were Killer Croc and Katana were barely in the film.
This is Katana. She has my back.
She steals souls with her sword, and then that's it. That's all we see of Katana. And she's a cool character. I played her in the review that we did, and I wish that she like was in more things because I made a really killer cosplay of her. It's like useless because no one knows who Katana is.
Okay, so
he carries a spear.
And Katana was great in Arrow.
Oh yeah, right.
So it won the best makeup and hairstyling. Okay, I just need to see what it was up against.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It felt kind of weird that won an award, but.
No, it's not weird. No, it's not. It's fine. It's wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah, Will Smith was definitely the best part of that movie for sure.
So it was up against Star Trek Beyond and A Man Called Ove. This lost to Star Trek Beyond's makeup.
Exactly. How?
This lost to Star Trek Beyond. They make fucking aliens.
Star Trek should have won, hands down. Because of you made him into a crocodile? I almost said alligator. His name is literally Killer Croc. You made him into an alligator? Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave now because that was just too much white woman for me. I'm not gonna.
It was for me too as well. Same.
I'm not gonna. I'm looking at some of your comments. I'm trying to catch them all. Please forgive me again. I know it's a lot. BIDP, do you think that Birds of Prey, Joker, and Wonder Woman 84 are an attempt at the DCEU, or just a set of movies that Warner Brothers are doing to stay relevant? Excuse me. You want to answer first or me?
No, you go first.
Okay. I'm the person who covers this bullshit. No, I think it is the DCEU. It's still that. But it's not the DCEU as we knew. I think we're going to play these pieces individually. We're not going to rush for connectivity. So, Birds of Prey will eventually fall in line. Joker is its own thing as of right now. They're showing that they can do alternative, universes in the film universe.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Shazam, Black Adam, Flash, the Flashpoint movie, which is coming for sure, which I told y'all it was coming, and no one wants to believe me. Everybody be like, you don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I'll believe it when I see it. And I'm like, yo, trust me, Ezra Miller's still going to be the Flash. How do you know? And then Crisis Episode 4 happens, and you motherfuckers are like... And then I kept telling y'all I had something I knew that I couldn't tell y'all, and that was that. Because the great and wonderful, my friend, Mr. Mark Guggenheim, hi Mark, let me see something about that. And I was special. I felt special.
That's such a good feeling.
Dude,
I know something you don't know.
That feeling, and to be in Mark Guggenheim's house when I saw it, first of all,
that's amazing.
I was in Mark Guggenheim's home, okay? I am just a kid from Chicago. And I was in Mark Guggenheim's home. And I was like,
so cool.
And when I walked in and I saw it on the screen, I remember I had my plate from the food truck, and I was like, I had to look at the other people, like the other 25, 30 people in the room. I was like,
excuse me.
No, I was like, yo, am I seeing shit? Like, is this real?
Oh, it's so good.
Like, is this real? Like, yeah. So, I'm a dinosaur.
Oh, it's from the NC review.
Oh, okay.
Killer Croc.
Oh my god. Let's see.
I'm so pumped for the new Wonder Woman, though. I'm starting to make her gold's eagle. What's it called? Her eagle?
Her eagle armor.
Armor, thank you. I keep calling it an eagle suit. That's not it. She's not just an eagle, but her eagle armor I'm trying to make. I just bought a lot of... I just bought a lot of gold things off of Amazon to put this cosplay together. I'm very excited. I'm going to make her wings.
So, that's going to be the most annoying cosplay.
Oh, fuck, it's going to be so annoying. I've already started, and it's awful. I have gold spray paint everywhere.
Well, it's not that. It's going to be because the wingspan. It's going to be so many people walking around with that wingspan.
C2E2, you're going to be bumping into wings. Mine especially.
Oh, you're worried about C2E2. I'm worried about San Diego.
Oh, I've never been. I want to go so bad.
You've never been? You're better not going. And I say that as now being somebody considered in the industry, you've learned that because it's become oversaturated and overpopulated, it's not work. You have to try to go on press night, and that even now preview press night. But the problem is they've started selling that too.
Oh,
so now there is not a good time to go to walk the floor. Like if you see something you might want, you'd be like, yo, I might want to get that. You were able to do it on preview press night because you knew how to get it.
Right.
But now it's like there are people in every night, and even Saturday is the worst because it's wall-to-wall people.
I hate
and
that.
You're like, yo, Tamara's Wonder Woman is the best. She aight. She aight. Are you guys looking forward to the new Suicide Squad? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
With James Gunn directing?
James Gunn is going to crush it. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm very excited.
The cast in itself has me so intrigued.
Yeah.
Because you need a director who knows how to do team-up movies with, for lack of better words, obscure characters. He's proven that in 2 Guardians movies.
He's the perfect candidate.
And it's going back to direct Guardians 3 afterwards.
Which is a power move. Disney was like, all right, you know what? You apologize, whatever. We're going to eat our words. You can come back. And he's like, not before I do Suicide Squad. And I love that. I love that. He was already signed on. I think it's great.
I think he was never fired originally.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've had that theory for the longest.
I could see that.
I
could see that.
All right, I'm going to break something that people might want to screenshot and record and be like, Jay Washington, formerly of Collider, said, here's my belief. James Gunn was never fired. They had to say he was fired to save face. Disney had to save face. Mm-hmm. Because now you have this day and age where dumbass people say stupid stuff, and you can say conservatives, you can say liberals, but people say stupid shit, and then all of a sudden people are scrutinized for it. The problem was James Gunn has already apologized for that. What James Gunn was technically fired for was not deleting the tweets. So, James Gunn is fired in the public eye. Warner Brothers reaches out. James Gunn says, hey, look, they just came to me about this. What should I do? They tell him, go ahead and do it. It's a win-win for us. Okay? It's a win-win for us. You do Suicide Squad. Oh my God, they got a Disney director. Once the hype dies down, James Gunn is back on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah.
How do I know this is even falling into place? Dave Bautista. And I say that because Dave Bautista was the most vocal and adamant person on Twitter about not wanting to do Guardians 3, not wanting to do shit if James Gunn was not involved. Even when there were rumors they were trying to get Taika Waititi, who Taika was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Right. He would never do that.
All of a sudden, Dave Bautista stopped talking. Nothing else came out of his mouth about Guardians. He was like, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to do this. All of a sudden, nothing happened. Sue me if you want. So, what happens is, James Gunn and some of them tell him, shut the fuck up.
You're not helping.
They were like, we're not supposed to tell nobody, but he's coming back. shut the fuck up.
I could see that. Yeah, for sure.
He stops tweeting. Bada bing, bada boom. It happens. I don't think so. Now, Gore says that Disney is scummy enough that I believe this. I don't know if it would be considered scummy, and here's why. They've already addressed this with him.
What do you mean?
His tweets were already addressed with him.
Oh yeah, well that was already
when he got Guardians 1.
Yeah.
When he got Guardians 1, it was already a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It's just the internet bringing shit up from the past is what it is.
And bring it up. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I know you're diabetic. I know. I respect that. This is real shit. This real talk. Shit happens.
Insulin.
So
you
make
want
sure
some?
Do you watch South Park?
Yes.
Did you see that episode when he was trying to get an old boy Scott Malkinson was hi, I'm Scott Malkinson, I have diabetes.
I have diabetes.
And Scott Malkinson was selling his insulin to get a Disney Plus password. Yes. And old boy took it and shouted at me. He was like, yeah, that's good shit right there.
It's my favorite character.
It's insulin. It's fucking insulin.
Doesn't make you high.
But yeah, Disney's about to Mum Rod, Disney's about that bread.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was already brought up. Disney knows no other director's gonna want to take that fucking title, gonna want to take that project from James Gunn.
No.
Because you respect Gunn that much, what he does.
Especially Taika. He's not gonna take that.
Because Taika's the only person you're gonna trust with it.
The only other person. So for him to say no or for him to not touch it,
it'd either be a dead situation.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing if I got text messages about stuff because I had somebody text me that like, oh, white women are crazy, and it wasn't about you. It wasn't about you. No, it was this. So it was this. I'll show you the text. I want to show y'all, but I'm gonna show you. So we talk. He's cool.
Oh, cool.
So that's the homie. He's like, I fucking hate white women. So she deleted her tweet.
Yikes.
So what happened was a girl named Micah Fox on Twitter tweeted, damn, not even rapists are safe in helicopters. Everybody want to try to jump on something for some clout.
Yeah.
So it's like...
That's not the time, bro.
It's the worst time. Again,
that's not the time.
Again, that whole situation, as people want to bring it up, everything seems to have been settled with that. The allegations, all of that court, the legal battle through it.
But that's also, though, that's not addressing, like, in a serious way that could be helpful. That's, like, making a joke about it.
That's making a joke about it.
That's a different thing.
And guess what? Screenshots. From when you try to delete shit. Ugh. So,
not the time.
Who do you think that Jay Washington is always keeping things PG? Why do you think Jay Washington, is Disney always keeping things PG for hope? Oh, why do you think Jay Washington is always keeping things PG, hoping for that Disney money eventually? Listen, let me tell you something. I don't think anybody keeps it PG for Disney. I don't shit on Disney, and I shit on Warner Brothers when the studio make dumb move. I've shit on Disney. I've shit on some MCU movies because I thought they were terrible. Let me get cast in a Disney Plus series. I don't know y'all no more. I'd be like, look, who's Tamara Lynn?
Who?
Have a call my people. Like,
that's all I want. Just put me in The Mandalorian.
You can put me in any. I would love to be Barracuda in somebody's Marvel TV series. Barracuda is a crime boss.
Yeah.
He's a big black dude.
You'd be perfect. That'd be great. Cast this man,
please. So, but Warner Brothers, I've always talked about that. So we got some. Shout out Bruce Leroy for the super chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. Bruce Leroy says, will Namor make his debut in Black Panther 2? If not, when is the best time to introduce him in the MCU? So there are so many rumors right now that they're probably going to do Doctor Doom in Black Panther 2 because you can use something where the whole thing with the incident in Infinity War affected Latveria. But in Endgame, the underwater earthquake is enough to introduce Namor and say that Namor has been here the entire time.
Yeah.
So I think it could do it, but it's so much. Someone says Tamara's crazy in the best way. That's why we all love her. She aight.
Just passable.
Just passable. Disney has agreed to keep Deadpool rated R, so yep, very true.
I love that Oscar Isaac and John Boyega got that Disney money and now are done.
Let me tell you something. Oscar Isaac is the realest motherfucker ever. Oscar Isaac was like, first of all, look, we wanted to do this, but Disney out here scared and shit, basically. And John Boyega was like, y'all not finna Disney Plus me.
I'm not doing that at all. In no world am I doing that. And I fucking love that. I love him for that. I love both of those actors so much.
Here's why. In a sense, doing a TV show can be a lot longer and it's more strenuous than doing a movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, as someone who's done both, so I can get it. But to say, oh, y'all not about to Disney Plus me.
What a power move. I love that.
Gotta do the Wakanda accent, Jay. Oh. So let me tell you about what happened in Wakanda. There was an underwater earthquake, and we sent a General Okoye to check it out. And she said that it was an earthquake underwater. It handled itself. Now, the King T'Challa, he's giving back everything since Killmonger fucked it up in Wakanda. Now, I'm telling you something. Black people only fuck black people shit up. But also sometimes white people come in, but that's why we call them colonizers. We do not have them in there at all. Okay? We do not have them there. Now, when it comes to the Black Panther sequel, hopefully the Black Panther is getting him some. Like, I don't want to hear that he was busting Nakia's skins, and then the skins have left. Because she becomes a bad guy named Malice in the comics, but we don't want it to go that way. I would love to see John Boyega in Wakanda, but not with that fucking hair. Because he's got to do something about the hair he had in Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Nigga, the twists don't work for you. They do not work for you.
I'm just going to go because that was too good. So bye, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope someone says, I loved it. That he's like, I wanted Finn Poe, but not allowed. Not only, it totally happened just off screen. So wait a minute. Are you trying to say, I was wondering, was Isaac Azar saying that he was busting John Boyega's booty hole off screen?
Yes.
Or was it vice versa? Was John Was John Boyega giving him the British rod?
That was the best sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. Brand new sentence for me.
Was John Boyega giving him that British rod? Like,
brand new sentence. Tamara's never heard.
I can't believe I just said that. Look, so we've been up here for a while. I just wanted to go live. I wanted to have some of the people who may not have known you know you, and then I want to have fun.
That was fun.
I want to have fun.
Thank you for letting me come over. I also flaked on you the other night because Ubers were going to be $60.
First of all, let me say something. She was like, I feel so bad for flaking. So she's staying. Flaking. I'm up by Lake Balboa where it gets real nice and bougie because I don't like I'm from the hood, but I feel like I don't have to live there. And so she's down in Santa Monica, which is, for those who know California, it's a distance. Now, she was going to come over. She's going to leave her place at 5:30, which if you know LA traffic on the 405 going north.
Dumb. I searched it earlier and it was like, it's a 20-minute drive.
No. Do you see somebody saying Poe is a power bottom?
That's right, Char. Poe is a power bottom.
So her to try to come up here at 5:30, she was like, it's going to be 2 hours. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be 2 hours just sitting in a car in traffic.
I'm from here. I should know that.
And so she was like, I feel bad for flaking. I said, you're not flaking because I completely understand. I get it. So you're not flaking on me.
Thank you. I hate flaking. Because actors and performers are such flakes. And so you don't want to be grouped in.
Let me tell you something. I've had so many people who I'm supposed to collaborate with shit on, writing scripts, filming sketches.
Yeah, yes.
And I'll be like, yo, what's up? Oh, man, I can't do it, but let's fall back. Or, yeah, I want to work with you on something. You do? Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Mm-hmm. I'm the person, everybody who knows me knows how hard I work. Who knows that I am a workaholic. I talk about it all the time because I don't want people to think it's a fucking game. When I'm doing this content stuff here, when I'm recording my videos, editing my videos, uploading the videos, writing, producing other content, the show Blurs in the Hood with me and Winston, which I need y'all to go check out. Yo, it's going to be so fun. We did the first episode, it was 25 minutes, but we're going to cut it to 10 minutes, so we're going to get a lot of hilarity in 10 minutes.
Damn, that's the perfect sweet spot.
Yeah, we're going to do 10 minutes. But doing that, my own stand-up career, I got a bunch of shows. I'll be in Pasadena on Wednesday. Acting. Yo, I'm letting y'all know right now, watch the Super Bowl. Watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah?
Watch the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit, okay.
I'll tell you what it is off camera.
Ah, it's so exciting.
Yeah, so make sure y'all watch the Super Bowl in the commercials.
Oh, that's so dope.
So yeah, I'll be in that. Other shit I'm doing, auditions for a whole bunch. I got an audition. I got a self-tape to meet with I got to meet with my manager to self-tape for a TV show. And then I got another audition the next day for Vin DeBona for a TV show. So I'm always working. But at the same time, I will squeeze in time. Oh, by the way, I forgot the most important thing. I'm a dad. And my kids are in Indy and Tacoma, Washington. So I have to make sure every day I'm FaceTiming my daughter, find out how her day was. What did she do in school? What did she learn? What does she want to tell me? Because sometimes that's an hour process. I have a 6-year-old. So I did this, Daddy. And then after that, so we went to recess. Now in recess, I was like, okay, baby, what else did you do?
Yeah, cool.
What else did you do, baby? Okay.
Oh, that's a good dad.
Okay, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Okay.
That's a good dad.
So look, Daddy's gonna call you back because he's got to go to work now. It's almost 10 p.m. Like it's not that long, but so that and then my son, who's a 16-year-old, who I got to make sure he's on his P's and Q's. Yes, I have a 16-year-old.
I just saw that photo and I couldn't believe it. Damn, Daddy.
Say that again. Say it again.
Get out of here.
But and so doing that, and all those things, I still want to make sure I make time for my career, and it's so much. It's so much. Just I want to keep working. I want to be productive. I feel like I moved out here to be productive.
Yeah, of course.
I moved out here, and so many people were like, "Yo, so what have you done in LA?" I was like, "Work." They were like, "What do you mean?"
Not stopping.
And just work. It was like, I told one of my buddies the other day, and she flipped out when I told her this. She's like, yeah, because, when you go down to Santa Monica Pier, I was like, I've never been. She was like, what? How long have you been here? Going on 5 years. She's like, how the fuck have you not been to the pier?
Because I work.
Because I'm working. Like, I barely go. I make sure. Oh, also, a big thing for me, working out.
Yeah, that's huge for you.
I'm working out, too. Like, I'm literally got to try to figure out how I'm going to squeeze in and work out after I throw out my house to get the fuck out. No, I'll probably go tonight. I'll probably go later on tonight. But I'm going to work out for 2-3 hours, even though my body's a little sore from wrestling. But I made that a religious thing to keep up with because I love the results. I was telling her about my results. And those who follow me on Instagram, the results. And so I definitely keep up with that.
Seriously crazy.
So it's like I could have, when she said, hey, let's work on something. Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like, yo, come by. I got the camera. I got everything set up. I have the most... I feel is bootleg setup, but it looks professional.
It's good. No, it's seriously good.
Because like everybody has a certain thing. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna take a bunch of posters and shit I have and everything and just put them as a backdrop on the wall. And then one of my homeboys was like, yo, what happens if you got some chick over about to get some? She better know what the fuck I do and know what to expect. I'm like, why you got these comic book posters? Let me show you a rundown of YouTube videos, okay? This is what I do, so.
Well, so I have like 6 or 7 collabs set up for this week that I'm here, and I feel like maybe 2 will get done. And so I also appreciate like the back and forth that you were like receptive to it and like open to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no like also it not only just to work and do this, it gets me to see a friend.
Yeah. I know. It's really great, yeah.
So I'll let this, that, and the third. Look, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you to everybody. Oh, damn, Jay Washington. My kids are going to flip if they see you during the Super Bowl after seeing what I was working on yesterday. Shout out to Kenneth. Kenneth is working on some great stuff for me. I appreciate him so much. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, like, literally, I try to go. Sometimes I go to the bathroom during commercials of Super Bowl, which everybody wants to watch commercials. Mm-hmm. Well, this time I'll be holding my pee. I probably will go during gameplay. So,
that's so cool.
I'll go to the bathroom.
That is seriously cool.
So, yeah. So, go ahead before we get up out of here. Tell the people how they can reach you and find you.
Everyone follow me on Tamara L. Chambers on Twitter, the Tamara Camera. They're all different handles. It's a disaster. And then Tamara Lynn Chambers on YouTube.
Everywhere you can find it. Y'all already know the deal with me. Twitter and Instagram. If you don't, Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. You should.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Join the Supervillain Squad on Patreon, please. Patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. This video is going to be up for review. For replay, so you can watch it all later. I'm going to have it dead on the channel. And make sure you are checking out the Mad Titan podcast. It's everywhere you get your podcast from. I get you caught up on everything that is happening in the Marvel and DC live action and cinematic universes. It is barbershop talk for nerds, so come on in the convo. I see you looking at me. Yes, I have all this shit memorized because the spiel I do every goddamn
That is such a good line, though. It's barbershop talk for nerds. I love that.
Because the thing is, and here's why. I had to be like, when I decided to do first I was doing Trusty Sidekick with Bobby.
Right.
And after we split that off because we had some creative differences, but we're still friends.
Hell yeah.
When I decided I wanted to do Mad Titan, I was like, I needed to be different than every other review show that talks Marvel and DC. And I was like, yo, well, what if I did what I was doing with Trusty, but just be more me. And that's why I was like, yo, I want everybody to enjoy Mad Titan like you listening to a friend talk.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said it's barbershop talk.
I love that. That's great.
All right, let me get that. That's there. Even if you have to use a cock lock, what?
Hold it, Jay. Oh, hold the pee.
Well, like, because I know sometimes during certain plays, you be like, man, I'm going to try to run to the bathroom. And then you come back, you in the bathroom, you hear everybody screaming, like, ah! You be like, what the fuck did I miss? Somebody says, can't wait for the Nostalgia Critic episode.
Yay.
So I'm going to give her copies of both of these, everything we did. So hopefully she will, if she decides she wants to post, she doesn't. But if not, she wants to have them for herself, just as the memories. That's fine with me, all right? You told everybody, we have Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Spread your wings.
Did you see Cats? Sorry, that's a whole other topic. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. I still haven't seen it.
I fucking watched Cats.
Oh, shit.
I was high.
You gotta be.
When I went in.
Yeah.
And my high was like, why are we here? Why the fuck did they have human hands?
No. Did you see it before the patch then?
Yes. I saw it before and after.
Ooh.
Why the fuck is is Jason Derulo's homie cats wearing Chuck Taylors?
Why? Because
you want them to be nigga cats that bad. It's got to have on Chuck Taylors to dance. I hate all y'all who thought that the idea of bringing the Broadway musical Cats, which ain't that goddamn good, to the movies was a good idea. Sorry.
But Taylor Swift.
Fuck her 3 minutes on camera.
I don't want to see it, but I know that I'm going to, and I know I'm going to go probably super drunk. Is probably how I'm going to tackle it.
You need to
bring a flask so that it can't steal my drunkenness from me.
Okay. Somebody said, what, Kobe? Yes. Talked about that in the beginning. All right. We're about to get out of here, y'all. So take care. Thank y'all for watching. You can catch it on the replay. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. Subscribe here. We will holler at y'all later. Out here.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I said bye, and we're still streaming.
Bye.
Bye. Now, that's it.